Hey, what's up guys, this is Liam Weagle on your Overwatch, back with a new video today. For the third time we have a new video, and we're going to be talking about the new hero, of course, Moira. We've got a couple of really cool legendary skins to show you, and also a little bit of gameplay that has been shown, and I have played her today at BlizzCon myself, so I have some hands-on experience to talk about and explain to you how all of these abilities work and what their applicability probably is. We're also going to be doing a live stream tomorrow talking about a meta discussion with her, and afterwards at 12 PM if you are at BlizzCon, take a note down, we will be at the Razer booth meeting some of you guys. I don't know how many of you are going to show up, but we're looking forward to it. So Razer booth 12 PM if you are at BlizzCon. So let's get into things. The two new skins, the first one I'll show you is the very similar to the Symmetra one, the Oasis skin, where there's this very similar theme where you've got like the visor and the same colors, and it looks really nice. And I'm pretty sure both of these skins are going to be legendary. So this first skin, of course, is really nice. This is the concept art version, but it's going to look very similar in game. And the other one is the kind of David Bowie style skin, which looks insane. In fact, Ed had already said that this could be some kind of a skin that she could fit this vibe before this was even announced. And then this is, of course, the skin we have. It's really cool, really vibrant, and just looks awesome. Just like the other skins that we had already shown in the video today, which is for the current heroes in the game. So these look just absolutely amazing. Now, in terms of gameplay, we've been shown very little publicly, but I can talk about how these gameplay elements work in game. So the first thing is Biotic Grasp. Now, one of these heals your team, and one of them does damage, but there is a distinct difference. The one that heals drains your meter, and the one that does damage gives you more. So you have to do damage in order to recharge your abilities faster so that you can keep using the left click, which is the heal. If you do not do damage, you can regain it very slowly. It does have a passive regenerative element, but it is not very fast at all. So you do need to be doing some damage in order to recharge that, but the distance isn't very fast, so that's going to be very interesting trying to implement that into the game when you play. The damage is not massive at all. It's not like Sim's Beam, and it doesn't lock on quite as easily as Sim's Beam does either, but it will regenerate stuff way quicker than doing it passively. In terms of damage and healing values, we don't actually have any. I would like to compare the healing to Mercy's healing, but it's really hard to tell, and especially with the fact that Mercy can always heal, whereas with this character you have to do damage and stuff at times. It's not easy to figure that out, so we'll wait until it's on the PTR. We actually did a interview with Jeff that isn't made yet, but he did say the PTR would be going up fairly soon. So hopefully we're going to see this character on the PTR in the next week, so we'll actually know what the damage values of these different things are. Now, the Biotic Orb is similar in the same way, where you can only choose one, heal or do damage. And if you send this thing into a corridor that's got enemies in, it's going to do a lot of damage. And if you send this into a corridor where a Genji has gone in on your team to heal him, it's very similar to having like a Transcendence Orb, and if someone's close to it, it will branch off and heal them. It's very cool. I'm not sure how strong it is overall, but in the right context, it's amazing. It bounces off of walls, it leeches off two people to either do damage or to heal your teammates, and even though it has some similar properties to things in the game currently, it doesn't actually work really like anything else in the game. It seems to have like a maximum amount of damage it can do and a maximum amount of health. It seems to keep going for a long time until all of the health is drained out, and we don't seem to know what the numbers are. You can see it's healing two teammates and generally disappearing or not quite disappearing. So again, values are going to make the difference here in knowing what they are, and of course applicability into games where you can actually play properly, because at the minute anyone that's played this hero has played it against 6 of this hero, so we don't really know how it fits into the meta properly yet. Fade is another ability that's really cool. It is like a shift ability, of course, very similar to Reaper's. Obviously she is very close to Reaper in the lore of the game. This will effectively teleport you, but what it does on your screen is speeds you up. You can go through barriers with this, the same as the ultimate that we'll get onto, and is a really nice evasive ability for a healer that we don't normally see, but it's not obnoxious either. It's just really cool to kind of get away from things, get around a corner, disappear a little bit, and get away from someone that's trying to chase you down. Now, the last thing is the ultimate ability, which I find really interesting personally, and I think it's my favorite part of the kit. So this does healing and damage. So what you want to be doing is lining this up with teammates and enemies at the same time in the middle of a team fight to get the most potential out of it. But what you want to know is how much damage does it do. And I'll tell you what the most comparable thing is, I think, is like a fully charged Zarya. So it does nice damage over time. It's easier to hit than a Zarya beam because it's bigger, and it heals your teammates, but it isn't obnoxiously OP as it seems, in my opinion anyway, from playing it and from watching other people play it. Again, we don't know the damage values, but Zarya 100% charge, that's about what you're damaging. And if the same amount is for healing as well, then you're healing. Imagine if you were Zarya and you could heal that damage. That's what that feels like. So you're kind of doing both at the same time. It lasts for a fair amount of time too. I can't remember if it was 8 seconds or so, give or take, but it's really good and I have enjoyed playing it. So I hope this helped you out. If you had any questions, let us know in the comments. I'll try to go through some before like I get to sleep or something tonight. It's been a crazy time at BlizzCon, so any opinions, let us know. What do you think to the skins? As always, guys, be sure to smack that like button. It really does help us out, and let us know you're enjoying the content. If you hit the bell icon as well, you'll get notified when our videos go live. And remember, we're doing a meetup tomorrow at the Razer booth at 12 PM. So be sure to have a great day. As always, guys, take care and peace, people.